Hey, good day, everybody. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Bryant Glaze Gibbs. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Look, if you want to know anything about me, get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Bryant Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of crack, money, murder, and invention. If anything, I got everything in that book. To place your order for your signed copy, email me at Bryant, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. And today what I'm talking about is this. Vlad TV, okay? You got Cavario. He did an interview, okay? Almost a 2-hour interview on Luke Stephan, former lieutenant for drug lord Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. It's the full interview. So basically right now is Vlad got the subscription that you can see the actual full interview, you know what I'm saying, in its entirety. So opposed to you waiting for him to dice it up to 1,000,001 different pieces. So today, yesterday what I did was I took the time and I subscribed. You know what I'm saying? I support just to watch the full interview to see what was said. And you know what was kind of disheartening? As a journalist, and shout out to Cavario, I seen him, did several different interviews. And even right now, like to me, as a journalist, make sure, like if you look at the title, like you say, Luke Stephan, former lieutenant for drug lord Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, full interview. Okay? As a journalist, it should not be any double standard whatsoever. You took the time and you read my cooperation. But what about the extensive cooperation of Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, who's in the major subject line? You bypassed that. I don't understand why. You know what? Help me out. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you have against the real Bryant Glaze Gibbs? To be continued. And then you neglect to speak about the extensive cooperation of Joseph Bobo Roger. They call him Mike Bones. Right now is him and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, they was a witness protection program together. They made deals together. They sat back and think about who they wanted to get, who they didn't want to get, and they slandered. They dogged Howard Pappy Mason. They all used Howard Pappy Mason as a scapegoat. It's no secret about my deal. Before I made a deal, I went to Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, Howard Pappy Mason, and my brother Country, and we spoke about it. So it's not like it was a secret. And you know what? I came to them. They didn't come to me. I came to them and spoke to them about it. I went to Howard Pappy Mason before I made a deal. Look, Pappy, if you feeling wrong, you can take the ox out of your dread and cut my throat. But once again, all y'all trying to sweep everything else under the rug, I'm not going to let you. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can't. The difference is right now, like I say, Bobo in open court testify against Howard Pappy Mason and Gerald Prince Miller. And what I'm saying right now, everybody want to act like Fat Cat didn't snitch, he didn't cooperate or whatever. No, everybody trying to protect that legacy. It's no more legacy. We destroy our community. We all cooperate. Right now, why you think White Boy Rick from Detroit, how in the heck would him and Fat Cat be in prison? They was both in the Florida, you know what I'm saying, Florida Witness Protection Program together, and they caught a case in 2005, right now for stealing cars. That right now, once Fat Cat get released, that's how he got kicked out of the Witness Protection Program and got sent back to Clinton Annex because of that case. So when you sit back and you look at it, if y'all gonna tell everything, man. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. And even right now, like I said, I sit back and I think about it and I look at Luke. What did Luke say? Luke say, well, he didn't know me. Okay, cool. But once again, like I said right now, let's oppose me getting carried away. Let's listen to the interview. Let's listen to it. I'm trying to get y'all to listen to it.
Read something real quick. On February 22nd, 1992, the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York submitted documents to a judge stating the following, among many other things. In our view, none of the murder or attempted murder charges could have been proven by this office absent Brian Gibbs' own incriminating statements. Also, while the Kings County District Attorney's Office was actively investigating Gibbs' involvement in murder, we could...
I hate that what this took place. But right now is I'm listening to that. And as I'm listening to that, guess what's happening? You have
been obtained absent substantial new evidence. At the time of his arrest, Gibbs was the principal enforcer for Lorenzo Nichols. Because of his key role, Gibbs was privy to extensive information regarding Nichols' drug trafficking operation and related violence. Gibbs has provided valuable intelligence information concerning drug trafficking, some of it ongoing, by various other individuals in Queens. Those individuals include Lorenzo Nichols' associates Luke Steffen, recently released from prison, Ramel Williams, and Lance, Tony, and Todd Furtado. In addition, Gibbs has provided intelligence information concerning Cobra Johnson, aka Black Just, Troy Jones, aka Baby Wise, and James Atney, aka Bimmy. State investigations of those individuals are underway. Did you know Brian Gibbs well?
No. I met Brian Gibbs when I went to, like, if you fast forward to after me and Cat got arrested in 1985, right before I went to trial, I guess that's when Glaze and him started doing whatever they was doing. So
Okay, when you listen to that, okay, right now, he asking, do he know me? No, not well. All right, but even in that time, look at the individuals they may mention. Okay, right now is they talk about the murders. Like they say they couldn't prove it. Right now is I came clean because from June 1987 to November 88, they tried to accuse me of having a murder a week during that period, during that time. So even with that being said or whatever, and I did make a deal when they came at me or whatever, I clean up a lot of my shit to protect myself. But in the same token, they may mention, talking about right now is, the Furtado brothers. Right now, if you see a piece I did, and I'm going to put it back up in the link, right now, I never even knew the Furtado brother existed until I came home. So once again, how the heck can you say you did something with somebody if you didn't know him? The same thing with Black Just. Me and Black Just, me and Bimmy, me and Baby Wise, we never did any drug transaction. We never exchanged money. We never did any murder. So once again, when they come to you and ask you if you know these individuals, right now are they in the street and you lied to them, guess what? You don't have no deal. So a lot of stuff go deeper than the original surface, but in the same token, like I say right now is guess what? I'm not running away from what I did. What I did, destroy my community, selling drugs, killing, stealing, and all that other stuff was totally unjustified. But in the same token, I'm going to live in my truth. And right now, I'm going to plead guilty to what I'm guilty of. But once again, I'm not going to let people come along like this cartoon character, Cavario. Oh, man, come on, brother. Let's get real. Like I tell you right now, you want to interview me? You want to know anything about me? Guess what? You call me. You don't got to ask nobody else or whatever. But once again, like I say, if these guys going to come on these platforms, don't discriminate. Speak about everything. And guess what? Go back to the Queen Flip video. And what you say in the Queen Flip video, you know what I'm saying right now? Oh, Glaze came to see me. Oh, come on, man. A lot of stuff go deep in the original surface. Stop trying to protect the people that you want to protect. Right now is, guess what? If somebody sat down, made a deal with the United States government, guess what? It's a deal. If anybody sat down and talked to law enforcement, testified, or more or less gave up information, you write it. Even right now, you told me a story. That Cat told you, yo, tell them about this so you can go home before you get violated for your parole when y'all caught the drug case. Come on, man. Y'all been snitching that shit. Y'all been snitching before I even came to Queens. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Young folks, listen, don't get caught up in that street life in the first place, man. Don't try to be down. Don't try to be cool. Be true to yourself. Stop trying to impress people, man. Go to school, get your education, and do it right the first time. One love.